Hey y'all, this is your K-pop auntie Carly, and this is one of the last songs I have yet to listen to from Stray Kids. I believe it's just this and mixtape 4, and then I will have completely been through the entirety of their discography. It has taken me a while. It has taken me a while, but I am totally getting there. Alright, updates. No real updates. Headed to Grandma's tomorrow, which is today. It's like Twilight Zone. I know. It's Monday. And so I'm recording something for you for tomorrow. I will be going with my mommy to my grandma's house, her mommy's, and we're going to work on it together. Probably taking the truck. Awesome. You don't care. In we go. All right, the official, this is the OT8 version of Maze of Memories, and there's no lyrics. There's no captioning on here, so I'll pop over to a lyrics version afterwards and check out what they're singing about. Probably getting caught up in one's memories, I would take it, or trying to escape one's memories, or we'll see. We shall see. Ooh, piano.
시간은 달려가 마치 내
Start with that, okay.
잠시 내 본말을 태어나 추억들을 밖으로 던진다
이건 마치 각본 없는 드라마 생각 못한 결만 나와 예전의 맘속을 덮었던 먼지가 이제는 내 꿈을 짓눌러놔 조백감한 밤들을 집어삼켜 이제는 내가 가져가는 태양의 불던 빛 그 다음에는 차가운 새벽의 외로이
Good flow.
저그를 뒤덮어 심청은 색칠하듯 머릿속에 타올라 가득해져 물음표가 나를 탓탓 이제는 보이지 않는 답을 위해서 달려 running on my mind 하지만 그건 더 답답해
Got a little switch up. Yep.
Hey, turn it with this bang now. 잠시 동안 내게 잠든 시간을 줘. 내 삶에 더해 오답 같은 정답을 내게 show. 지금 네가 보이는 건 다 거짓말이야 이거. 돌아도 같은 시간 속에 몰려 있어.
This is kind of like this is almost like a cipher, you know, where you got the beat switches and somebody else comes in and kind of switches up the flow. It's got kind of that little bit more simple, at least as far as Stray Kids goes, on the instrumental, on the arrangement. You know, you have a rather easygoing bass line on the beat, which is pretty typical with rap based songs, in particular with these cipher type ones where you just switch it and go in a different direction. Hyunjin's underrated rap game. And Lino? Switching up again. Picking up.
I'ma look back to the
Back to
future.
Felix.
Let me examine the progress of things I try to suffocate the road to success. I'ma look forward into the sea, oblivious sea I call history. Thunderous waves that rage, destroying the maze of memories I wanna see.
So should I give up? But really, can I give up? You live
Seungmin.
in time and space, so I fill up blinds. It makes me wanna give up. But then again, no, I shouldn't give up. I feel it inside, don't wanna give up. We're living in time and space, so I fill up blinds. No, I've had enough. Calling out for help on this carousel. Life is like a dead or an open vet. I just wanna tell to see the Dell tree. Empire, campfire, unpile, old fire, set fire. Rise high, go wild and chase my dream. That's why I never give up. Never give up. Never do.
Nice.
Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. 내일을 보고 조금 더 달려. Never give
It's
up.
Ian. Done? Done. I like that. I like that. That was making me smile. That was definitely making me smile. I like all the different beats they had going on in there for sure. yeah, just held your attention the entire time, and it sounded like everybody rapped. I don't know if maybe I missed IN the most in that one. Like, I don't know if he had the shortest or if I just missed that he was rapping in a certain segment. Pardon me. All right. As far as lyrics go, I did, yeah, there's a significant amount of English lyrics in there, and it did sound a little bit like the attempt to escape a maze of memories and form new memories. You know, kind of a moving forward type of thing. So we'll see what the rest of it has to do, and I'm probably going to have to pause it a fair amount because rappers. Because rappers rap fast. Let's get this down a little bit here. But yeah, I liked like I said, you usually have a little bit more simple beats and arrangements when it comes to rap heavy songs. That's not taking away at all from how good the beat and the arrangement is. I really enjoyed it. It was making me move, so it was good. And I'm always a sucker for putting classical instruments in rap. Time runs like my dreams, day and night. I'm carrying them on my neck, throwing my memories outside. Okay, so carrying the dreams on the neck. I'm gonna guess that's kind of like, you know, on the how we say on your shoulders. Throwing my memories outside. This is like a drama. So okay, so yeah, carrying your dreams with you and trying to throw your memories away. Interesting. This is like a drama without a script. It's an okay. This is IN. I thought okay. This is like a drama without a script. It's an ending you've never thought of. Well, yeah, that's life. that is life right there. A drama without a script, an ending you've never thought of. Because yeah, you don't know what your ending is. You can't see it coming. You can't plan your ending in life. You know. At least as far as how just things work out for you. The dust that covered my heart before now presses down on my dreams. Ooh, that's dark. The dust that covered my heart. I wonder if dust is the right interpretation there. Because dust would make you think of disuse. You know, when you don't use something, it gets dust on it. So I don't know if he's saying there that, like, his heart was in disuse, which would kind of be emotions. Now presses down on my dreams. Is that saying, like, dreams are getting dusty? Like, the dreams are starting to, like, be pushed away. You know, the kind of like the memories, you know? Throwback swallows up the dark night. Now I have the bright light of the sun that I took. Throwback. I don't know if that's why throwback. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out why I said throwback. Swallow up the dark night. Just memories? Memories? Swallow up the dark night. And now I have the bright light of the sun that I took. Would that be the goals and the dreams? It sounds like we have dreams on one hand and memories on the other hand that they're talking about. So throwback, memories. Now we have the dreams. Next in the cold dawn, I see the lonely moon. It covers my face, intoxicating me. Like it's coloring me black. My head is burning. Question marks filling me up, blaming myself. Now I'm running for an answer I can't even see, running on my mind, but I'm feeling even more frustrated. Okay, that's I'm running for an answer I can't even see, running for on my mind, but I'm feeling even more frustrating. And this is just kind of harkening back to IN's lines about how this is a drama that there's no script for. Can't see the ending. He's running for an answer that he can't see. He's running is on his mind. So I'm guessing it's like he's on his mind is that he wants to keep going. He wants to keep going. But also getting frustrated, which would be a thing in a maze. I can see that being a thing in a maze. So yeah, we're talking about life, not having answers to life, which I know, I think this is in the this is in the Clay series, I think. I think this is Clay series. But they're saying, yeah, we still have questions, so we still need answers from the I Am series. This is a fight for my tomorrow. Right now, I feel like I've seen the future from yesterday. Interesting. Right now, I feel like I've seen the future from yesterday. So I don't know if he said, I feel like I should have seen this coming. I should have, like yesterday, I knew that this was coming. So I feel now like I have already seen the future. Interesting. I'm putting on a smile, letting out a sigh. Acting. Feels like I'm taking a look at myself. A momentary silence. The slower I walk, the more... My dog just rang the bells. Of course she did. Hang on. That was an emphatic bell ring, too, so that probably means I missed the first one. The slower I walk, the more the wind pushes me. Turn up with this wandering. The slower I walk, turn up with this wandering. With this bang-rang. So the slower I walk, the more the wind pushes me, which I can see the feeling of that, at least. That, you're trying to kind of slow down and take stock of what's going on around you. And if you think of what it's like to walk in a heavy wind, when you are also moving fast, the fast-moving wind doesn't feel as fast. It doesn't feel like it's pushing you as much, but as you slow down, the more that you slow down, the more you feel this pressure against you that is pushing against you. Turn up with this wandering. I don't know how that comes together. I'm guessing maybe it feels like the wind is getting turned up. The slower I walk, the more the wind pushes me. Turn up with this wandering. I'm guessing it feels like the wind is turning up as he wanders. You know, that the pressure and the thing pushing against him is increasing as he's wandering instead of like moving quickly toward a direction that he knows he wants to go in, like walking fast. Give me some time to sleep. Show me an answer that's like the wrong answer. Interesting. So give me some time to sleep. I need some time to rest, y'all. Show me an answer that's like the wrong answer. So I don't know if that's him just asking for an answer, period, or like just throw an answer out there. I don't care if it's like the wrong answer. Like, I don't care. Just give me an answer. What I see right now is all a lie. I go around, but I'm stuck in the same time. Yeah, that's a direct reference to the to a maze. Then what I see is all a lie, because you're just turning and turning and here and there and there, and what is the correct direction to go? It's all a lie. I don't know. So hang on. It's all a lie. I go around, but I'm stuck in the same time, which is, a maze. And I'm guessing, this seems to be all a metaphor for life. So it feels like they're talking about just kind of being stuck in not knowing which way to go. Like, not knowing what direction to go, wandering, feeling like you're just stuck in a time, in a place, and you can't get out of it. We call that a plateau. Under the blue sky, our song burns red. Our song burns red, and the sandy wind tries to stop it. Alright, so got a burning hot song and passion, basically, and you're in a desert by the sounds of it, because of a sandy wind, or beach, but probably a desert, and the sandy wind is blowing against us, trying to kind of put out the flame, basically, like a whale hunting for food. But I can't just get eaten. That's how I am. So are they the whale, or it sounds like the wind is the whale, just trying to, because what a whale who hunts for food does, whales just swallow everything around them and ingest it, but I can't just get eaten. That's how I am. When the stones come flying from here and there, I'll cut them up with a sword. That's some serious ninja moves, man. You get that? You get that in martial arts movies. You just go ninja and go matrix and ching ching. Nice, exactly. That's what that was. Ching ching, hitting the stones with the sword, turning them into pieces, making them the pieces into a mountain, and giving it all back. All right, so he's got stones getting thrown at him from the haters. You know, that's what you do. You sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So getting stones thrown at him, just cutting them into pieces. Don't care, whatever. Turning him to pieces, making the pieces into a mountain and giving it all back. Like here is your hate. All right. It's boiling up, the anger I held. I'm lifting myself up from being trapped in anger. Good news. That is good news. So the anger he held is boiling up, but I'm lifting myself up from being trapped in anger. I think we've all been in a point in our life where we're just trapped in anger. Like, we know how that feels, being trapped in it. And then it getting boiling up, just you can't hold it in anymore. And there's different ways of handling that. There's different ways of handling that anger boiling up. There's release valves, And hopefully part of handling your anger is learning to deal with it in a way that is lifting yourself up from being trapped with it. Which kind of, we started seeing it in their future songs. They didn't do a lot of slapping back at haters in the beginning through the In Life series and everything, but they started getting back at the haters, man. They started lifting themselves past it, basically. Which I don't think it's a coincidence that lines about being angry and trapped inside of it came after the lines about, having stones thrown at you. I wish that anger would bloom into a flower instead of a sea of fire. I want to be a bed of flowers. But yeah, there's a lot of emotions that we have that kind of bloom into something better. Anger isn't really one of them. There's not a lot of positives that come from the full fruition of anger. There's a lot of other things, a lot of other virtues, a lot of other emotions, a lot of other things we feel that when we let it come into that, when we let it come into its fullness, it actually can turn into something beautiful. Anger is not really one of those things. Anger isn't necessarily something that is always bad when it comes out. There can be positive aspects of anger. Almost any emotion you can think of has positive aspects to it. I would dare say all. But yeah, you get this sea of fire and it has its benefits, but it also has extreme drawbacks. And Changpin is just saying, man, like, I got all this anger inside of me, and it's just this sea of fire going on. Which, good thing about a sea of fire is that is a fiery burning passion, and you can fuel a lot with that fire. But he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that. He wants a bed of flowers. He wants the beautiful in life, not just the fiery hot grr. The devil's chattering above the highway. My brain floats around the complex air. Wow, Devils chattering above the highway. So they're moving on a highway. Devils are chattering above. My brain floats around the complex air. So I don't know if that's Mystic Boy right there. I don't know if they wrote their own lines for this or what, but man, let me get the next. Does he have another line? Complex air. What saved my brain are the birds that fly high. Okay, so I think what he's getting at there is moving on the highway of life, whatever path you're on, and they've got all these devils chattering above. Like, the devils, obviously there's tons of metaphors that come with the devils in one's own life, and my brain floats around the complex air. He's talking of the complex air being where the devils are chattering. That's where his brain was. His brain was up there with all of the negativity, all of the bad, all of the evil, all of the devils. It's floating up there with all of that stuff going on. What saved my brain are the birds that fly high. It's like, well, with all those devils that are, kind of flying high and where his brain was, there's the occasional bird. There's this occasional beautiful bird that flies high up there as well that is good. That can kind of see from 1,000 feet up and can see things clearly. I'm riding on the back of those birds, flying. So yeah, definitely getting a little bit cryptic there, but yeah, I think that's saying that, kind of like Changbin wanting to, like, being drowned in that anger and wanting to have flowers instead, having this volcanic lava in his veins, and he just wants some pretty flowers in his life too. I think that's Lino's counter to it, and saying that, yeah, there's these, in the same way that there's kind of this lava of anger, there's also these demons of negativity and everything. And just like Changbin wants his flowers and he wants the beauty, he's saying, Lino is kind of saying, like, there's this kind of beauty in life as well, and he was able to kind of grab onto the good and ride on that.
I'ma look back to the future.
I'm gonna look back to the future, in fact. Got a little Back to the Future reference. I don't know. I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna look back to the future, in fact. Let me examine the progress. The demons that tried to suffocate the road to success. Okay, so you have two references to demons there. You have the demons in Lino's line and the demons in Felix's line there, where, okay, so maybe the demons are, the negativity, trying to drown the success, trying to take that on and bring them down. So I'm thinking that relates back to Lino's verse. I'm gonna look forward into the sea, oblivious sea I call history. Interesting how his lines go back and forth with time, because he's gonna look back to, I'm gonna look back to the future, and I'm gonna look forward into the sea, oblivious sea I call history. So he's looking back to the future, and he's looking forward to the past. So let's see what else he has to say. Thunderous waves that rage, destroying the maze of memories I want to see. So he's looking forward into a sea that is history, the maze of memories. Dude, this has layers. This part does have layers. My dogs are freaking now want back inside. I'll tell you, this is how it goes. Like, I can't have 10 minutes of peace. Alright, in the meantime, I lost my train of thought a little bit, but we'll... time. Playing with time, basically, is what, let me examine the progress. So, he's talking about progress from the past to the future to the past, I'm guessing how they interact, because when you're going through a maze, you kind of double back on yourself and everything. You go around in circles and you double back, and I don't know if that's the concept that he's playing with there, where when you're in a maze, when you're looking back, you're actually kind of looking at your future a little bit, because you need to go there, like, you need to wind around a little bit and go go to a new spot, but it's kind of crisscrossing where you were already. That could be totally me looking way too much into this. Let me examine the progress. You know, you step back from a maze, examine your progress, see where you maybe need to go. You know, the demons that try to suffocate the road to success. All sorts of dead ends. And, I mean, if we're continuing with the maze metaphor, that's... You gotta step back and you gotta look at your progress. You gotta kind of try to look ahead a little bit and see where you have been and what's not gonna work. But also, we're still talking about probably, I don't know, haters, talking about all the negativity, both from outside and from within. I'm gonna look forward into the sea, oblivious sea, I call history. What a good rhyme, by the way. What a good rhyme. And... oblivious sea, I call history. These are some seriously good lines from Felix, dude. Because I'm gonna look forward to the oblivious sea. I calling history in a like your own history an oblivious sea, and I'm wondering if that's like kind of saying that you were oblivious in the past, like totally oblivious, because as you're looking, we'll forget the word forward, as you're looking into your history, and you can how many of us can say, man, I was totally oblivious as you look into your own personal history and be like, I was oblivious, I had no idea whatsoever. And you know, he's also playing with time, though, that you're looking forward into this sea, and it's like, yeah, I mean, they're probably going to continue to be oblivious. Like, I am currently oblivious as to how I'm going to deal with certain things in my life. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Thunderous waves that rage, destroying the maze of memories. I want to see. And if you remember, the already just a line ago, the thunderous waves that rage are the sea that he is calling history. So the waves are his own history, his own past. Destroying the maze of memories, I want to see. Which is interesting. Processing. Thunderous waves that rage, destroying the maze of memories. So, I don't know if that means that by looking back, he's kind of just... Yeah, it's a tough one, man. Like I said, there's layers on there, and just talking about future, past, and how things just change. And how your past can be this tumultuous stuff that just can destroy. Like, there's a lot of things in our past that if we let it, it just destroys. Yeah, and if... I guess the best thing that I can do to put meaning to that is that, yeah, if you let it, your past can become a sea that rages and just destroys the good stuff. These maze of memories that you want to see, you let it, man, and that your past can destroy everything good that happened, as well as you can let the bad stuff destroy the good. And hopefully we all learn to deal with our past in a way that doesn't destroy, that the anger doesn't destroy everything, but that we get flowers too. That, oh man, look at me just linking things together. Hopefully our past doesn't just bring anger, but that it can also bring flowers in our life, that we can see the good there as well. So should I give up? But really, can I give up? We live in a time and space, a world full of blinds. It makes me want to give up. A world full of blinds. Just being able to twist and turn off the vision. It makes me want to give up. But then again, no, I shouldn't give up. Feel inside, don't want to give up. Now I've had enough. Gotta love his gotta love his tone when he raps. Conference carousel. Life is like a dare or an open fair. Alright, so again, maze type of terminology. You know, on a carousel, you're just going round and round on a carousel, which can be the same type of thing you're doing in a maze, calling out for help, you know, looking for the escape route. Don't want to keep going round and round. Life is like a dare or an open fair. Okay, so, yeah, life can be like a dare on the more dangerous side of things. What are you willing to do? You know, what are you willing to chance? Or an open fair, which would be just, go for it. Is it a dare with what you're willing to do, or is it an open fair where you just go and you just peruse what you want to do and tell the Citadel dream. Hey. Setfire. Empire. Okay, so why is he saying these words in particular? Hang on. So, dream. He said he ends with dream. Empire, campfire, unpile, old files, set fire. Alright, man. So, I don't know if he's saying, like, take an empire, throw it in the campfire, along with all of your old files, just set it all on fire, do something new, go a new path. I don't know. Rise higher, go wild, chase my dream, that's why. Listen to me, I'm different, never give up. Looking at tomorrow, running a bit more, never give up. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that song. There's a lot going on. Just a giant, giant metaphor of life being, and just how many different ways can you say life is like a maze? Pretty much, you know, life is like a maze, life is like a carousel, life is like a tumultuous sea, and you're doubling back on yourself, and you're turning in circles, what you thought was your past, you come back around to it, and it's your future again, and it just, yeah, all the maze metaphors piled on top of one another, and just not being able to stop, wanting to keep going. You're kind of wandering, which that was a theme in their early music as well, as kind of wandering along and losing direction a little bit along the way, but kind of being able to eventually find your way again, see that light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I can connect that to a few different other songs that they talk about losing one's way and being in a maze and finding the way again, kind of having this guiding star type of thing. So, and just never giving up, which I'm glad they didn't, because we have current day Stray Kids with all of their with all of their success that they're hitting at the moment, and hopefully goals being reached and more to come. So, very cool. And I think that is it. The rest of this is just outro music. Fantastic. All right, that was a long reaction because they confuse me with their lyrics, and I have to unpack them. And I was probably wrong on 75% of that. I'm solidly confident in interpreting 25% of that. All right, you all have yourselves a wonderful day.